everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching season 2 episode 13 of Life Unexpected. If you want access to the uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. So we finally made it to the last episode. I'm both excited and sad about this. I don't really want it to end, especially because I don't know if it's going to be a finite ending. I feel like it could be an open ending or an incomplete ending because it got cancelled. Hopefully there's some wrapped up stories for the characters and not ending on a cliffhanger, but who knows, we'll see. Last episode, the truth about Lux and Eric's affair came out and Cate and Baze told Eric they won't call the police as long as he never contacts Lux again and moves away, which he agreed to do, but he wanted them to give her his Christmas present first, which was a compass. Baze and Emma have broken up too because he found out about the affair with his dad, and that was sad for Sam. Mainly I was more sad for Sam in that whole situation because it seemed like he was finally going to have a forever home with someone who actually wanted him there, and now, you know, it's not like he's going to be living with Baze. Imagine though. I kind of want to see a bit of Emma and Sam in this episode to see what happens and if that storyline gets really sewed up in a bow. I feel bad for Baze too, of course, because he's just found out that that his dad has had an affair and cheated on his mum. Like, that hasn't really been spoken about, but that is what I'm really mad about. That the fact that Baze's dad cheated on his mum for 4 years. Hello? That is such a long time. And I wonder if she knows. Does she know and she just stayed with him? Does she have no idea? We'll see whether they stay together by the end of the show. Or the end of the episode. Oh my god, wait. Are Baze and his dad gonna end on really bad terms again? They're gonna end the show as they started. Oh dearie me. Oh god. Right. Let's see what the final episode has in store.
Look, my hand. It's hotter than your head. I think you're okay.
Because you just assume I'm lying.
Well, you spent months sneaking around with a guy 7 years older than you, so I am not exactly assuming.
Oh.
That was not love, Lux. That was wrong.
Wrong like pretending you were trying to get pregnant and then taking the pill behind your husband's back.
Okay, yeah. You all do wrong things. It doesn't make any of it right.
Kelly's been fired.
Woo!
Turns out our audience finds her uptight. Corporate's allowing us 2 weeks to come up with a brand new show featuring Ryan as a solo act.
Go Ryan, I guess.
You're gonna have to eat, sleep, and breathe Ryan for the next year of your life. You don't have anything that would get in the way of that, do you?
Besides a baby?
You're mad at me? At least you told me before I bought the house. And by told, I mean that you threw it in my face to hurt me.
Okay, turns out Baze and Lux's relationship is worse than hers and Kate's at the moment.
What's so urgent we couldn't talk at work?
That smile's gonna be wiped off your face.
Who told you?
Who told you? That's the first thing you're gonna say?
I told you not to get involved with her.
Because it was office policy, not because I was sleeping with someone that you had an affair with.
Why did you get involved, huh?
Did you love her? Emma?
Yeah, she loved me.
If I could quit being your son, I would, but I can't. You consider this my notice. I'm done with work. I'm done with you.
Why did they do that to them? I don't like her face.
There's no easy way to say this. I wasn't able to find a heartbeat. Your pregnancy isn't progressing. I'm so sorry. You've lost the baby.
Oh my god. Was it the stress? It gives her time to work on Ryan's show, but I mean,
it happened.
you don't really want
I know
to
it
just move
happens,
on
but
from that.
It just happened to us.
No, but the doctor, she said that stress may have caused the miscarriage.
Right, may have, and we are not going to know anything yet until we get the results back.
Trying to get pregnant again, it might be more important than killing yourself over a job that you didn't even really want.
Is Julia gonna come back and be pregnant? Was my first prediction right?
This totally proves it. He slept with a student.
Oh no!
Hey, you want to just go and go see her?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I miss her too.
Aw. Alice, haven't seen you all season. Glad you're back one last time.
Oh my god.
What is it?
Yeah, but no, that doesn't really make any sense.
She was never pregnant.
Yeah, no. She said I'm not going to be able to have any more kids.
Oh my god.
Baze and Kate, they were really against it and they made us break up. Nicest guy I've ever dated.
Rude.
Well, Bug didn't really set the bar too high. At least you're not dating your teacher.
Oh.
Some sophomore and Mr. Daniels? I mean, at least you're not that girl.
Good one, Jones.
I guess I developed some sort of condition after I had Lux, so Lux is just gonna be it for me. She is it for us. Talking about it isn't gonna change anything. Nothing will.
Are they going to break up now because he really wants kids? I mean, they can go through other avenues. Emma's here!
What the hell is she doing?
Why?
Mom invited everyone your dad knows. I mean, what the hell am I doing here?
True.
The only reason Emma ended up with you is because she couldn't be with me.
I knew he was going to say that.
That's the truth, Nate.
Mate, he's such a bastard! Why did I ever like him?
What are you doing, Nate?
What do you think he's doing, mate?
Make a toast after all. I discovered something about my father recently that made me rethink things.
He's not gonna do it. Look at her face. You can't do that. That would be so embarrassing for her in front of everyone.
He didn't follow in his father's footsteps. He had to learn to be his own man. And I think, maybe the point of having kids is to raise them up to be themselves, not you. If you're lucky, they learn from your mistakes and turn out better.
Let's hope so.
Miss Siviak had a disciplinary write-up and her visiting privileges have been suspended.
Why? That's so harsh.
I'm under so much stress.
Oh, really? Wait, let me guess. You ate some pop banana bread. What is so stressful that's going on in your life?
Never mind.
It is not normal that my first kiss was with a middle-aged man. It is not normal that I am 16 and I have already been proposed to. You don't know what it's like to feel so broken inside that no matter what you do, no matter what anyone else does, it can't be fixed.
I think she does know that, though.
Okay. There are so many people in your life, Lux, that love you. Okay? So please, will you just talk to someone?
All it takes is telling one person how you feel.
Getting involved with you wasn't because of your father. It was in spite of him. I wish
She probably didn't
you could
want
see
to.
yourself
Well, no,
the
she
way
didn't
that I
want
see
to.
you.
He was just saying that because he was jealous. But he's Emma Endgame. What? I did not expect this. I didn't even think she would be in the episode.
I can't. No, I can't do this. Emma, I would give anything to unknow this. If I could go back and be like my mom, happy and oblivious, because I would love to have a life with you.
We can.
It's tainted now.
Can't.
I love you.
If you love me, don't go.
Oh, this episode feels like it's gonna be a sad ending for everyone. Jones. Oh my god, is Locke's gonna open up to Jones?
I don't think you're screwed up. I always liked you, remember? It's the minute you got to Westmont.
But let us not forget you're with Tash now.
Everything about you screams normal. But your scream even screams normal.
It's not true, Lux.
I think this is setting up a Lux and Jones endgame, and I don't know how to feel right now.
My mom's bipolar.
Oh wow.
Like in and out of hospitals, bipolar.
His life isn't perfect.
I'm sorry.
I'm not telling you to be sorry. I'm just telling you because everyone has stuff that no one can see.
I feel like she's needed to know that for a long time. Everyone hides their most shameful, darkest secrets and the most personal things about them.
You're not alone, Lux.
Neither are you.
Aww. Okay, no kiss. I was worried.
I don't want you to be with me because you feel obligated. You know, like you feel too guilty to leave.
I'm not stuck with you, Kate. I never should have made you feel like having a kid of my own was more important than you and Lux. I would choose what keeps me with you.
Aww, this is more upbeat.
I got the show back.
You did?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I told him I would never be a solo act or a team.
You love to see it.
I really wanted that, babe.
Oh, don't do that.
You have some sort of a plan? What you're gonna do?
Whatever you don't.
I think I found a buyer for the bar.
What? Who?
Me.
Jesus, how much was that bonus?
I understand feeling broken on the inside. Alice, the baby.
Feel bad now,
I'm not
Lux.
gonna be able to get pregnant again.
I'm so sorry.
That's the thing, everyone's going through something you know nothing about, even the ones close to you.
I want to know why he meant so much to you. I want to listen, you know, if you want to tell me.
That's such a good scene.
What up, Poland? After a few days
This
off,
is like
it
how
is
the
great
first
to be back on
episode
the
started
air, but
with the
even
exact
greater
same
to be back
music.
with my old partner in crime, Cate Cassidy.
Jamie's back! Oh!
Kate said you're on the verge of becoming a bar owner, so we thought we'd come down and help.
Everything that I have in my life now, I owe so much to you.
What's with all these wholesome scenes all of a sudden? The first half was so sad.
I never, ever want to lose you.
Oh, everyone's being so sweet now.
Julia, the doctor will see you now. Okay, thank you.
Julia. I freaking knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Oh my god. Oh, everything was going so well. Oh, this is such a nice family scene. Don't ruin it.
We have to talk.
Oh no, the season is about to end. What is... Oh, 2 years later? Graduation.
I never thought
She's
I would
valedictorian?
have to wear a cap and gown, looking out at so many people that I love. Yeah. The class speech, I didn't think that I had
Who's she
anything
with?
wild to say.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's great.
Is Alice with Baze?
The laws of physics are basically the laws of life. With all the unpredictable chaos around us, there are certain universal constants. Life is full of unknowns. And when those unknowns are too overwhelming,
I'm trying to decipher which
it's the
couples are
constants that we
together.
have to hold on to.
So proud that Lux made valedictorian. That's like the highest honor, isn't it?
Like those who could have walked away, but chose to stick around. Even though they had their own lives, families,
Oh,
children. But constant, and no matter where I go,
this speech is so
or
good.
what I do, you are my constant.
I hope she gets an A in English now because this speech is amazing. What?
She made it.
They're together now, right?
Good we.
Mhm. Oh no. What?
Do you guys want to stop making out so we can take
I'm dead over Math and Alice.
Mom, Dad, come on.
Mom and Dad, oh, she calls them that now. Oh no! That's the end. That ending felt. I'm kind of satisfied with the ending, kind of not. It's a weird feeling right now. First off, Math and Alice. Happy that Math ended up with someone. I love that for him. But the whole show, pretty much, I thought that Jamie and Alice were going to end up together, or I thought they were going to have a thing, because I felt like that was hinted at. Her being with Math, I'd never expected in my wildest dreams, but I love it. Lux and Jones as well. Oh, I just got on the Tash and Jones train, so now I don't really win. Oh, well, I can't change it. But yeah, I would rather Jones have ended up with Tash. And maybe Lux end up on her own because, you know, she was kind of with a guy the whole show. And maybe she just needed to be on her own and find herself. I probably would have preferred that kind of ending for her. But it's probably just because I was biased towards Tash and Jones, you know. I'm sure not a lot of people shipped them, but I did. I knew Cate and Baze would end up together. I knew it, and I knew Julia was pregnant and lying. Oh, I'm proud of myself for that. I'm pretty satisfied with that, to be honest. Cate and Baze ending up together, and then Ryan and Julia, because if Julia wasn't pregnant, I liked the way the show was going with the whole episode, like Baze buying the bar, redecorating it himself, and then Ryan saying he wanted to be with Cate for her. He doesn't want her to feel like she has to have a baby for him, and he feels like he was wrong for doing that. He just wants to be with her. He loves her. I liked the way it was going, but then as soon as it got revealed that Julia was pregnant, I knew that Cate and Ryan can't end up together because she's just lost her baby, and then staying with Ryan knowing that he has like a baby on the way with another girl who he was also in love with, I feel like that relationship never could have worked. So had they not gone down that route, I probably would have been salty that Cate and Ryan didn't end up together, but because he's having a baby with someone else and he's still in Lux's life, that was my main worry, that he wouldn't be in her life anymore. I'm glad he's still there for her and he stuck around. I'm satisfied with that. I'm probably most salty about Lux and Jones ending up together. That was a really cute ending though. I wonder if that 2 years later thing was thrust in after it got cancelled. It felt quite rushed. I certainly don't think if it wasn't cancelled they would have just had a 2 years later thing and then aimed to continue season 3 on from there. There was probably it was probably going to end with Cate telling Ryan about the baby and like him deciding what to do would have been a cliffhanger, but they had to edit that out and skip to 2 years later so that there was a final ending for everyone and we know how the story's panned out. Math and Alice never even got a scene together, did they? Now I want to go back and see if they ever interacted. I swear her and Jamie were gonna be a thing. What happened? I'm happy for Math though. I just wish there was at least a scene with them where we saw some connection there. Well, it's safe to say the show didn't deserve to be cancelled. There was so much more story that could have happened there. And for the people that really shipped the endgame couples like Lux and Jones and Cate and Baze, while I'm not a great shipper of them, I bet it's frustrating not knowing how they ended up getting together. Like, I feel quite blessed that I've shipped Cate and Ryan because while they weren't endgame, there was a lot more scenes of them as a couple. Well, no, it was all scenes of them as a couple throughout the show, so I feel like I got more content out of the ship than the Cate and Baze shippers. They just slept together a couple times, fought a lot, and then there wasn't actually any scenes of them in a relationship besides that ending scene, so I'd probably be salty about that if I shipped them. Same with Lux and Jones, because there was probably more scenes with Jones and Tash as a couple rather than Jones and Lux. It's a shame it didn't get renewed and we couldn't see the journey of how these couples came to be. I'm not mad about that ending completely. I feel like it was enough to satisfy everyone in some way. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction to season 2 episode 13, the series finale of Life Unexpected. If you want to watch the episode in its entirety, then the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. But don't put any pressure, it's just for people that want to watch the episodes along with me. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!